Great to be back at evokeAG 2024. My name is Matthew Warnkin. I'm Managing Director of AgriProve, Australia's leading soil tech carbon project developer. We have now over 500 projects registered under the Australian Carbon Credit Scheme. We have 50 with a measured increase in soil carbon, and that measured increase relates to something over 200,000 tonnes of carbon removals. And what's really exciting for us at AgriProve is that portfolio result speaks to the growing evidence base. The growing evidence base that management matters. Management actually tilts the dial in terms of improved landscape function. Management matters to building soil carbon. Last year, we were here at evokeAG. We were launching our next generation soil carbon measurement platform. It was the Scorpion trailer. It daisy-chained leading hone carbon near-infrared spectroscopy units into an infield system that allowed us to effectively digitize soil carbon properties. Now, that measurement is absolutely fundamental to being able to monetize increases in soil carbon. This year, we're back at evokeAG. We're back with another new initiative that we're launching, which we believe provides Australian agriculture with another unique, exceptional edge. We're continuing with our thematic of measurement. Improved measurement leads to better management. So management from better measurement, and that improved management can lead to ecosystem services that can be monetized in the form of soil carbon credits. So better management through better measurement. So it's absolute pleasure to be here today to be launching the Tags for Tonnes campaign. So giving Australian producers access to world-leading Ceres Tag technology funded through future tons of carbon sequestration, future tons of carbon removals, and then the insights enabled through AgriProve proprietary software. So that collaboration giving access to world-class tags through future tons of abatement. So why does this matter? Why is this important? Why are we excited about this? It matters because the market for nature-based services is predicted to get into the trillions of US dollars over the next 20 years. That's markets for carbon credits, that's markets for water, that's markets for soil organic nitrogen, that's markets for biodiversity. And agriculture finds itself in the best of all positions where it can deliver food and fiber as well as delivering ecosystem services that can be absolutely monetized. But in order to do this, it needs data-driven insights. It needs data-driven insights in order to improve management. It needs data-driven insights in order to do the validation of those increases in carbon, of those improved ecosystem services. And certainly at AgriProve, our growing evidence basis points to the fact that unless you are managing your grazing in a production system, it's going to be highly unlikely that you'll be able to build soil carbon. So we need better management, but we need also better measurement, and we need to go beyond just forage budgeting. We need to go beyond just satellite imagery. We need to go to where we can get individual insights from each animal in the herd as to how do we improve our performance. Insights like pasture feed intake. How do we optimize grazing for pasture feed intake? That is a firm factor in production, but also a firm factor in improving natural capital. So we did a global search of all of the GPS-enabled technology for cattle, and that led us all the way back to Brisbane, to Ceres Tag. So no surprises there. But Ceres Tag, their solar-powered GPS satellite-enabled tags, is world-class technology for getting those individual farm management insights. And this technology is not to replace experts expert opinion, expert insights, but it's to supplement it. It's to get that 24/7 insight to what cows are doing. It's a secret life of cows. And I know your mind goes to exactly where my mind goes to is what do those cows get up to when the humans go? Because they're all parked off behind the barn smoking, just like the Gary Larson cartoon. The point being that we have so much to learn still about herd grazing, grazing management, and we need that technology for those individual insights to improve it. I've never seen any production system in the world that cannot be improved. And this is a leading edge technology that can help us improve, help us get better production, better ecological services that can be monetized. So it's a great pleasure for me to introduce David Smith, the CEO of Ceres Tag. Welcome, David. Great to have you here. David, I'd like to invite you to say a few words about your take on tags for tons and the potential for this collaboration. Thank you, David.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. Look, Tags for Tons is a great initiative, bringing together two great organisations in an enterprise solution to be able to use data insights from animals in an unlimited way using satellite technology and advanced algorithms like pasture feed intake to measure the kilograms of dry matter intake, and from that to be able to estimate methane emissions as well. These two technologies together will revolutionise carbon as we see. The ability to have these insights and measure, it's going to absolutely revolutionise the ability to use that carbon for additional revenues for farmers. And that's what we're most excited about. Our open platform has allowed AgriProve to build your own platform, use those data insights and create value for every part of the supply chain. So congratulations, AgriProve.
Thank you, David. Don't go yet. I got a question for you and a question for the audience. Any Queenslanders in the audience? Oh my God. All right, so the question is, what was the first sports team in the world to use GPS tracking on all of their players to get better team performance? Brisbane Lions. I heard Brisbane's right. It wasn't the Lions though.
Broncos?
Brisbane Broncos, early 2000s. Some credit that with the fact of how they won 11 out of the next 12 games from 2006 in State of Origins otherwise. And it would have to be like technology enhanced performance because they certainly weren't a better team. No, I mean, they were a great team. The Maroons were the best team ever. We had such a brilliant collaboration. Then I mentioned State of Origin. So the point being, like, that was a unique piece of technology development. A Brisbane-based company partnering with then Queensland University of Technology, and picking up on your word, David, revolutionise. That GPS tracking for sport has revolutionised how team sport and how the management of sport science is done worldwide. Okay, now another question for anyone in the audience. It's a bit of a Dixer. How many soil carbon projects in the world have individual cow tracking on them? None until today, right? So this collaboration has never occurred because we've never had a great technology and never a great soil carbon project developer. So this kind of collaboration has never occurred. And to pick up on your point, I believe firmly it does have the ability to revolutionize grazing management because we're getting individual insights on the cow as to how to improve overall herd and management and production. And that is a unique value offering. So I'm tremendously excited about the potential of this collaboration, what we can do together with Ceres Tag, and what we can do with working with every Australian producer to mainstream this concept of digital grazing management. It's better management with incentives that actually pay off straight onto the bottom line, because management matters. It matters to production, it matters to improved ecosystem services. And it's a cliche, but you can't manage what you're not measuring. Absolute pleasure to be launching Tags for Tons. It would be remiss of me before we went to cut the cake and not to say a few thank yous. So you'll see a whole bunch of people in their carbon removalists, pun intended, t-shirts. But to pick on a few people, Toby Hedgeland, head of product, and Daniel Wortman, our marketing manager, did a lot of work pulling together today. Stuart Upton, thank you. Dylan, Bill, and Scott, in terms of all the hard work that you've done from the innovation side, from the growth side, from the operation side. Now, where's Mel? Mel, thank you, Mel. A great contribution, and I'm also reminded I forgot to thank you last year. So this is thank you for all your work at evokeAG 2023. So we're all around. David's around. It'd be great to hang. If you could, great for you to hang around, have a chat, have some cake, and as we said, we're really excited to launch this initiative. And thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of it. Thanks.